Fortune is on its way. Confidence, leadership, and success surrounds you. That's the upright for the King of Wands. Success isn't what you thought it would be. Delays and loss of opportunity. That's the reverse for the King of Wands. We're in the Kings for all 4 suits, and we're going to run through all 6 decks that I have, okay? So that's the Rider-Waite. That's that one. And then the Gourmet Tarot. This is a second deck that I own. I hope you've been watching the entire series. So I think I have like 14 videos for the minor arcanas. For the major arcana, I have 22 videos because it's 22 cards. And then for the minors, I have 14 because I went from the ace right through to king. And so that's ace through 10, page, knight, queen, king. That's 14. We just did them by sets like this. So this is the King of Wands for this deck right here. I have to make sure that I have the right card because I've been pulling the wrong card all day. Ooh, I like this King of Wands from the Gilded Tarot Royale. I love him. He looks strong. And then let's read. This is Rider-Waite again, but this deck offers more information. So let's read what it says for the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a natural born leader of people and very capable and confident in their abilities. The King isn't interested in creativity per se, but rather taking an idea and enlisting others to help in the actualization of it. You have a clean version. You have a clear version. You have a clear vision. That's what I don't have. I don't have a clear vision of what you want. I'm telling you, the print is small. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire. Natural leader, visionary entrepreneur, big picture leader, overcoming challenges, mature, career focused. And then from Marchetti Tarot, same guy, Ciro Marchetti, that made the Gilded Tarot Royale, and that's his king. I like that he has a lot of colors going behind his subjects in his card. It's blue or green, or look at all the purples there for a king, right? He neither is going to be clothed in purple nor in pall, right? Purple or pall is for rich people back in the day, right? It's a song about Jesus. As Joseph was a-walking, he heard an angel sing, this night shall be the birth night of Christ the heavenly King. He may not be clothed in purple nor in pall, nor in the fair white linen that using babies all. He's going to be swaddling, right? Swaddling clothes. So look at my King of Wands from my deck. Where did my deck go again? I keep going out there to sort the cards out and I leave my deck outside. I'll grab it for you guys again. So I have a corn on the cob for the one, big slab of meat because I feel like a king would eat that. The smoke is legit. It's not edited in. And that light that you see there is the opening for the top of the grill. We have a little bitty portable grill. Okay, so that's the King of Wands. And before I move to the King of Cups, let me grab my deck. I have everything on the dinner table going through it, you know. So this is my tarot deck that I just made. And I'm so glad to be coming to the end of showing these cards because I want to shuffle my deck so badly and just read from it, you know. All right, so we're in the cups. King of Cups from Rider-Waite says, give your love and attention freely. Beware of holding grudges. In the reverse, it says emotional insecurity can lead to manipulative behaviors. And that's the king sitting there with a big old cup. And around his neck is that, I don't know what that thing called again. Amulet, whatever. But it's a fish. It's a fish, right? Keep an eye on that. King of Cups for the Gourmet Tarot. They have seafood again. See, they had the same idea like I did. Seafood for the cups. And then for the Gilded Tarot Royale. He looks kind of apathetic though. Is he high? What's up with this king? And then from the one where we can read more information, Lord, I'm going to be glad to be done with reading all this stuff. The King of Cups is telling you to use your emotions and impulses wisely and with equity. Balance your wants with the desires of others and show that you are the sensitive leader that everyone needs. Be mature with negative energies. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water, emotionally balanced, compassion, diplomatic, control, balance, supportive leader, tolerance, empathetic. And then from Marchetti Tarot, Now his knight looked old. If you saw my last video, well, the one for the knight 2 videos ago, but his king looks young. He's young. All that blue, love it. My King of Cups, I did seafood too, like the other people, the other Gourmet Tarot. This is the back of my card. And I did shrimp, right? I couldn't cook those shrimp for too long because they would look, I mean, you can't cook shrimp long anyways, but you know. So I colored the water, and all the sea creatures are from my friend Julie. And I put lime and lemon, and then remember the fish? Look good. I bought a big bag of goldfish, and that's all I needed it for, and the dog ate the rest over time. Let's get into the swords. King of Swords from the Rider-Waite says, you are a master of anything you pursue and communicate successfully. Lack of compassion and being overcritical can lead to loneliness. That's the reverse. I feel like sometimes I emulate the king and the queen because I communicate really, really well. So King of Swords, and that's from this one. And then the King of Swords from the Gourmet Tarot. I don't get it. The straw trying to be a sword. I don't get that one. I like it because I like snow cones, but I don't get it. And then from the Gilded Tarot Royale, it's the same king again he used. So I guess he's using the same image for the king, right? And that's from that one. And then from this, let's read. The King of Swords is showing you, the King of Swords is showing that you are in command of your truth, and you stand to present yourself with confidence and conviction. Others respect you and pay close attention to what you have to say. The appearance of this card may also suggest that you may need a mentor, perhaps a financial advisor or a lawyer. All right, so that's the King of Pentacles. Are we in the sword still? King of Swords. And then this is his, oh my God, look at that beautiful king. Look at that nose though. I like men with longer, broader nose. I don't like a fine, skinny. That's just my thing. And so, of course, my husband played so many parts in this deck of cards that I had to give him a face card. So I gave him the King of Swords, and he's chopping that coconut and that water flying. And of course, if you've seen my video where I unveil this, it's going to be up here in the card somewhere. My son edited that coconut into his hand because there was no way he could chop that coconut, make that water spill, and I could get a good picture like this and make it not be messy. The hell? And I like that shirt on him so much. I love that shirt on him. We put a black background, you know, on the fence when we did it outside, but I removed that and put another black background. I wanted it to be noir. So I think he looks really good here. He's 68 years old, you know. 39 years of marriage, guys. Okay. The King of Pentacles. Stability and security can be enjoyed. Use your power for good. That's the upright in the Rider-Waite. Insecurity and low drive need to be dealt with to move forward. That's the reverse. And that's the King of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite. And I'm going to skip ahead to this one to read it right away. To just show you that it's the same thing in the Rider-Waite. Same thing. But let's read what it says. It says, you are confident and successful, finding many opportunities to attract and manage wealth. You've achieved great things and can finally say you've reached the pinnacle of your achievements. Sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth, wealth, business, leadership, security, protective, success, authority, abundance, prosperity, generosity. Oh my God, a lot. And this is the kind of king that is so rich that he does not have to show off his wealth. So that's the one I just kind of got that out of the way because reading that stuff is stressful. King of Pentacles for the Gourmet Tarot. Yeah, I like this. They did like a charcuterie. I like that. Okay, and I thought about a charcuterie for my King of Pentacles too, but I already did one for like the Wheel of Fortune. So the King of Pentacles for the Gilded Tarot Royale. A lot of emerald in it. A lot of emerald. A lot of money. And then we read that one just now, the in-between one. I skipped ahead. And then they call it coins. Look at all that green again. It's has to do with money, right? And then my King of Pentacles, see my husband sitting back there with his hands folded or arms folded. And I wanted to put a lot of food in this picture, but when I checked with Mr. Chat GPT, it says the king is so rich he does not have to show his abundance like that. He doesn't have to show off, so put less. So I put the less and they approved of this. I like this. My friend Sarita made that cloth for me. And I like that goblet that we have there for the wine chalice, right? And actually Sarita gave me those cloths too. You know, I haven't really told some people in my life that I'm doing this. And if they find it later on when the channel is already successful, I know some of you have found it, but if they find it later on, don't feel like I didn't tell you because I feel like you would be judgmental. I think it's because I know what your religious beliefs are and I don't want to offend. You know what I mean? I don't want to ever be offensive, but the few people that I've chosen to tell, like in my family and stuff, like my Aunt Nita, my Uncle Roger, they're like cool. They're like cool with it. I thought they were gonna like, oh no, don't do that. It's bad luck. It's obia. It's this, it's that, you know? No, they've been very accepting of everything. Look. All right, let's read what it says in the Gilded Tarot Royale booklet. It says, you're focused, determined, and driven. That's what the King of Wands. Something has your full attention and you are channeling all your energy and skills in that direction. You have a strong sense that you are right in all things concerning this venture. The King of Cups, you have built a good business or career for yourself and likely have a stable, loving family life, but there is a longing in your heart in gaining power and accomplishments. You have lost touch with your creative side. Seek an artistic or creative outlet and nurture your emotions. See why I can't read this book sometime? I think it's me. Like they have a period after that and before but. You can't put no period before but. It has to have a comma. King of Swords, your intelligence is at the core of your persona. You have used it to create a successful life for yourself and those associated with you. Your wisdom benefits others and you are comfortable sharing your ideas and opinions. Does that mean you're opinionated as the King of Swords? King of Pentacles, you want the best things in life and are happy to work for them. At this point, you have worked hard and long. You have wielded your authority and talent wisely. You would like to set down responsibility. That doesn't make any sense. Even for just a while and indulge yourself in the good things life has to offer. So what I'm going to do, because I have a bunch of my decks that are in sequence. They're not jumbled. They're not shuffled. So what I'm going to do is to shuffle them. I see people just open a deck and they just start the poker shuffle. They do the regular, you know, this kind of shuffle like this, like I do. And they get it mixed up. Not me. I will lay everything on my bed and I'll just start making a pattern. Like, that's a 1, so that has to be a sword. And then I still shuffle afterwards. So I'm going to start jumbling up my cards. I'm so excited to do this, guys. And I think the first set that I'm going to jumble up are this one right here. So notice this. For the ones, they did red for fire. All the cards for the ones are red. For the cups, they did blue for water. All the cards are blue. For the swords, they did silver for like the blades of the swords, right? All the cards are silver. And then for the pentacles, they did this yellow or gold for the money. Yes, and then the major arcanas are white. That somebody put some thought into this deck. I really like this deck right here. Pity they don't have it no more. All right, I'll see you guys on the next video where we're going to be reading on some topic, whatever the topic is when I record that video, because I have not recorded it yet. That's what we're going to read on. And if we get it right, we're going to say yes. If we get it wrong, so what? We're learning.